everyone, a very logical morning to you all. Welcome to Quiz Time. Quiz Time is a daily series based on daily newspaper. So if you want to follow up with your daily current affairs and GK questions, एक छोटा सा quiz, एक छोटा सा test daily basis पे just for you aspiring CLAT aspirants. So let's start with today's quiz. Number one, we have the Quiz Time GK and we are going to have the 10 questions real quick. उसके बाद हम follow करेंगे vocabulary quiz को. Let's start with today's question number one. Alright, question number one is here. A low atmospheric pressure that formed in the South Atlantic Ocean on March 23 triggered swell waves known as Kalakadal locally along the coast of. Is it Karnataka? Is it Kerala? Is it Tamil Nadu? Or is it Andhra Pradesh? Correct answer देख लेते हैं. Correct answer is B, Kerala. Alright, moving on to the next question. Alright, question number 3. World Autism Awareness Day is recognized every year on. Is it 1st of April? Is it 2nd of April? Is it 3rd of April? Or is it the 4th of April? Alright, correct answer देख लेते हैं. Well, quite an easy case, I would say. The correct answer is 2nd of April. World Autism Awareness Day is celebrated on 2nd of April every year. The theme for 2024 World Autism Day is Empowering Autistic Voices. Okay, next question देख लेते हैं. Number 4. Judith Suminwa Tuluka became the first woman Prime Minister of which African country? Your options are A. Democratic Republic of Congo, B. Rwanda, C. Sudan, or is it D. Tanzania? Alright, let's check out the correct answer. The correct answer is Democratic Republic of Congo, A. Alright, let's move to number 5. Question number 5, here it comes. Which Indian state's fishermen are most affected by the Kachativu Island controversy? Your options are Kerala, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, or is it West Bengal? Let's check out the correct answer. The correct answer is Tamil Nadu. Since the outbreak of Lankan Civil War in 1983, the island became the battleground for combats between Indian Tamil fishers and Sinhala-dominated Lankan Navy, leading to loss of livelihood, property and the lives of Indians owing to the accidental crisis of crossing the international maritime boundary line. Alright, let's move to the next question, number 6. How far does an exclusive economic zone typically extend from the coastline of a country? Is it 50 nautical miles? Is it 100 nautical miles? Is it 200 nautical miles? Or is it 250 nautical miles? Let us check the correct answer here. Correct answer is 200 nautical miles. Exclusive economic zone shall not extend beyond 200 nautical miles from the baselines from which the breadth of the territorial sea is measured. Okay, time for question number 7 here. Number 7. Scientists in which country have announced a new world record for sustaining 100 million degree plasma using KISTR? Options are China, South Korea, Germany, or USA. The correct answer is it's South Korea. Scientists in South Korea have announced this. Alright, moving on to question number 8, everyone. Question number 8 is, who is the president of Turkey? Your options are A. Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu, Recep Tayyip Erdogan, Devlet Bahçeli, Mansur Yavaş. Let's see who knows these difficult names and the correct answer. The correct answer is Recep Tayyip Erdogan. Alright, question number 9. Here we go. Recently, which Indian major port has emerged as the top cargo handling port in India in 2023-24? Options are A. Paradin Port. Next up we have Mormugao Port. Then we have Deen Dayal Port. And the last one is Jawaharlal Nehru Port. The correct answer here is Paradip Port. Paradip Port becomes numero uno, that is number one among Indian major ports throughout for the fiscal year 2023 and 2024. Alright. Next question and the last one for the GK quiz. How many major ports India have? Is it 29? Is it 30? Is it 13? Or is it 19? Correct answer is India has 13 major ports. Okay. GK quiz is over. We are done with 10 questions. Now moving on to vocabulary for 3rd April 2024. First question. The dash of the new recruits made them easy to train and integrate into the team. Options are resistance, docility, defiance और recalcitrance. ध्यान से context को देखेंगे. The dash of new recruits, जो newly recruited people हैं, for them if we take the options resistance, docility, defiance. Resistant अगर होंगे तो easily उनको gel up करने में problem होगी. They wouldn't listen to you much. Same goes with recalcitrance and same goes with defiance. वो defy करेंगे हर चीज़ को, हर चीज़ में, meaning they won't be very obedient. So for new recruits to be obedient, it is necessary for them to gel up and be a part of the team, integrate into the team. So the correct answer here becomes docility, which means obedience. Okay, moving on to question number 2. The sudden appearance of a ghostly figure in the old mansion dashed the residents, leading to rumors of haunting. Options are soothe, allay, spooked and reassured. एक बहुत ही informally used term है यहाँ पे, which is spooked. एक like one which is very scary, which is haunting, जिसको देख के बहुत you get the chills. Spooky, we say these things are spooky. So spooked is a very informal term used here, which means frightened or scary. So the correct answer is spooked. Other options are quite the opposite of what is being asked. For example, reassured and allay both mean reassurance देना मतलब to alleviate जो भी दिक्कत, जो भी problem है, उसकी intensity को कम करना, reassure करना. Same goes with allay, to calm someone down, alleviate the fears, the anxiety. And another option is soothe. Soothe also works the same way, to calm someone down. Alright, moving on to number 3. Her dash farewell speech brought tears to the eyes of everyone present in the ceremony. Options are lachrymose, jovial, blithe and upbeat. So we need a term जो ये बताए कि काफ़ी emotional और sentimental रही वो speech. So the correct answer here is lachrymose, which indicates mournful, tearful, very sad, heart-touching. And jovial and upbeat दोनों ही क्या indicate करते हैं? Jovial is extremely cheerful, happy. Upbeat means full of energy. Same goes with blithe. Blithe is to be not at all concerned about anything, very cheerful, carefree attitude. Moving on to number 4. The suspect was arrested for dash after attempting to steal valuable items from the store. 3 ऑप्शंस बहुत इजीली एलिमिनेट हो जाएंगे अगर आपने पुराने क्विज फॉलो करे हैं तो उसमें ये टर्म्स बहुत बार बार यूज हुए. सो आई थिंक अब तक तो रिटेन हो जाने चाहिए. लेट्स टेक अ लुक एट द ऑप्शंस. ए altruism, then we have humanitarianism, then benevolence and larceny. So 3 terms can be easily eliminated, which are altruism, humanitarianism and benevolence, because all 3 of them indicate how we think of others before ourselves, how charitable you can be and how as a person how you think of other people. But only option larceny goes with the context and against all of these options. Larceny here is a legal term used for theft or unlawfully किसी की property या चीज़ों को ले लेना. So chori in a very simple way. Okay, then moving to number 5 here. His reputation as Ayor and Dash for desserts earned him the title of the pastry king among his friends. खाने पीने से related लग रहा है. तो options देख लेते हैं. Options are gluten, satiety, abstinent and frugal. See, we are talking about his reputation for like towards his inclination towards desserts. Like he loves dessert so much. Dessert as in जितना भी मीठा हो सकता है इस दुनिया में. So desserts. But 3 options if you see very clearly, जैसे abstinent है यहाँ पे. Abstinent means नॉट टू बी इंक्लाइन टूवर्ड सर्टन थिंग, उससे एब्सटेन करना, अपने आप को रेस्ट्रिक्ट करना कि वो चीज़ नहीं करनी है. देन वी हैव satiety. Satiety is related with satisfaction. So इतना कुछ context से relate नहीं कर रहा है. Then we have gluten. Gluten is referred to someone who habitually consumes things in large amounts, who has an appetite for certain things, जो इस context में बहुत relate कर रहा है. Frugal. Frugal is a miser person. Very economic, सोच समझ के खर्चा करने वाले. So not related to this context again. Correct answer is, I think अब तक तो guess कर ही चुके होगे, it's gluten. Alright, number 6 is here. Let's check question number 6. The dash of the mystery novel revealed the true identity of the culprit and tied up all the loose ends. Your options are prologue, ambiguity, denouement और genesis. ध्यान से context पढ़ेंगे, last lines, last few words especially. Dash of the mystery novel, पूरी mystery novel पढ़ ली. Revealed the true identity of the culprit and also tied up all the loose ends. Tied up all the loose ends मतलब mystery novel है. पूरे novel में you just keep figuring out who is the culprit, who killed him, what happened. All the loose ends come. This all comes together at the end while you have reached the climax of the novel. So for that we need a term, and that is denouement. Prologue is the introductory part. कोई play हो रहा है, any literary book you are reading, the prologue is the introductory part, जो characters introduce करता है, जो थोड़ा सा introduction बताता है कि what is the book going to be about or what are you going to read about. Then we have ambiguity. Ambiguity means ambiguous, something that's doubtful, unclear, clouded, not clear. Then we have genesis. Genesis again refers to the beginning, the introductory part. So the correct answer is denouement. Alright, number 7. The chef's dash creations delighted the taste buds of diners, earning rave reviews for the restaurant. Quite an easy guess, but let's check out the options. Options are ambrosial, mundane, run of the mill, or insipid. If you have followed the earlier quizzes, again these words are not new. Retain कर चुके होगे अब तक तो. Let's check the correct answer. The context says the chef's dash creations. We need a word that indicates his par excellence, his creativity, how he is extraordinary in all these things. So ambrosial means exceptionally delicious. This is what we are talking about here. His creations exceptionally delicious. Whereas mundane means very boring, very monotonous. ये तो देखा हुआ है, nothing so extraordinary about this. Then we have insipid. Insipid also the same, lacking taste, very boring. Then we have run of the mill. Run of the mill is an idiom when you say something is lacking, something is very average or mediocre. मतलब there is nothing extraordinary about it. So I think clearly the correct answer here is ambrosial. Number 8. She proved to be dash at multitasking, handling multiple projects simultaneously with efficiency and skill. Your options are adept, inept, clumsy, amateur. So she proved to be dash at multitasking. मतलब multitasking में तो बहुत ही excellent है. So for that we have a term adept. Adept means when you are highly skilled at something. और इसी का opposite होता है inept. When you are very clumsy, not at all skilled. Number 9. His dash demeanor and charming smile made him a favorite among the guests at the party. So we have a context clue here also. The word you will be looking for should be synonymous to charming. One having charming smile here. So options are suave, rugged, bumbling, coarse. Coarse is a word which means very rough, very hard, stubborn से relate कर सकते हो. That's coarse. Then we have bumbling. Bumbling is again clumsy, all over the place. Then we have rugged. Rugged also refers to very rough or not at all that neat demeanor or presentation wise. Rugged means rough. Then we have suave. Suave means very charming, which we need here. So the correct answer is suave. Alright, one last question for today's vocabulary quiz. Here we go. Stock prices dash after the company announced disappointing quarterly earnings, causing concern among investors. Now here you can have only two options. Either the stock prices have elevated or the stock prices have diminished. सो दो में से कोई एक ही सिचुएशन हो सकती है. इफ यू टेक अ लुक एट द कॉन्टेक्स्ट, इट्स क्लियरली इंडिकेटिंग कंपनी अनाउंस disappointing quarterly earnings. So elevate is not an option. Let's check the correct answer. Let's take a look at the options first. Is it soar? Is it ascend? Is it elevate? Or is it plummet? ध्यान से देखोगे तो elevate is high intensity पे जाना. Ascend means ascending order, छोटे से लेके बड़े तक जाना. Then we have soar. Soar also reaching new heights. So the correct answer is plummet. Plummet means decreasing, falling deep. Fall rapidly. That is reduction. All right. So this brings us to the end of today's quiz. Thank you so much for participating, and stay tuned for more such quizzes and stay logical.